Hey, Life with the Box here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install paint protection film, otherwise known as PPF, onto your Tesla. The technique would also work for any other vehicle. In this video I'm going to show you guys tips and tricks on how to make a perfect install. And if you're new here, I review Tesla and other car related products with a real life perspective. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so first I'm going to be cleaning off this one panel here using my portable spray foam. If you guys are interested, I will leave the links in the description below. I do have a separate video for this. Once the dirt is loosened, we are going to be going ahead and cleaning off this door panel here with my microfiber sponge. And then we're going to be using a mother's reusable clay bar just to clean off the dirt on top of the paint. And here you're going to find little marks, especially since my door panel is white, which is one of the harder vehicles to PPF because you're going to find all the little dirt. Once the doors are clean, let's prep the soap solution. So here I have two pressure spray bottles. In one of the bottles, I'm going to be putting in distilled water, which will act as a tack solution. And in the other bottle, we will be putting some dish soap. Here I'm just doing 2 pumps. And then we're going to be just putting regular tap water into there. And we're going to let that fill up. And once it's topped up, let's close it up. And here now I have my soap solution and my tack solution. Let's go. So the first thing you want to do is spray a generous amount of soap solution onto the door panel. You want as much soap as possible on this panel, just because once you start laying the PPF sheet over, you want it smooth so you can slide it around to align it to your door. And just a tip, it might be easier if you can find a second person to help you lay down the film. Alright, now once the film is laid on, we're going to spray another coat of the soap solution. And here is a good close-up of why you need to add soap solution when applying the PPF film, because now you create this slippery surface where you can easily adjust the film. And once everything is aligned in the proper place, you're going to use this tool and squeegee the water out of it. So note the motion that I am doing. I'm basically pushing water mainly from the middle outwards. Okay, so here I am going from the middle and pushing it upwards and out of the gaps. And you can, if you look closely, you can see the water coming out of the edges. And here I am just pushing it from the middle out. You want to be very consistent here. You don't want to miss any spots. So here I am pushing from the bottom out, from the middle outwards. And then if you notice, if you find any pieces, small pieces of dirt, don't be worried, just lift it up, use the soap solution, and just spray off the dirt. And again, I am working with a white vehicle, which is one of the hardest types of vehicles to PPF because you're going to find every little speck of dust. Alright. And here is a closer view of the water between the film being pushed outwards. This process is very important because if you don't do this properly, you will find bubbles in your film. Alright, now to work on parts where it's kind of lifted because the panel is not straight, what we're going to do is use the tack solution, which is the distilled water. It basically activates the adhesive and makes the PPF stick a little bit better and easier onto your panel. And here I am just pushing the distilled water out. You can already see it being activated and where it's really sticking to the door panel. And what I'm going to do now is just spray the distilled water along the edge here, activating the adhesive on the PPF, making a more permanent seal here. And then what you're going to notice is that there are going to be little edges coming out at the end after it's drying. What we're going to do is just heat it up with a heat gun. You don't want to overheat it. Just want to find the perfect temperature where it starts curling up just a little bit. And then you just use your finger and push it downwards. And you're going to do that along the entire door panel. And you can see right now the edge is perfectly wrapped around the edge of the door panel. Now you're going to repeat the same process for the remaining door panels you plan to apply PPF on. Now, my biggest tip is that just really take your time. You don't want to rush it. If needed and you are able to, just spend a few days on it and, really just try to do the best you can, because these are the type of jobs that if you rush it, you're going to notice the imperfections and it's really going to bother you. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, hope you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.